Think of something refreshing, a great treat for the hot days of summer. Well, let our next guest, blender chef Michael Lamond, share his recipe for sorbet with you.
Some interesting and exciting things to do this summer to stay cool, stay hydrated, and get some nutrition into the body. You know, as parents, we're all concerned about our children staying hydrated in the heat, getting some dense nutrition into the body, and also, you know, eating right. I'm going to make a delicious lemon-lime sorbet in the Vitamix machine today. I'm going to use a bunch of organic produce. Now, you don't have to be shy. This is technically what we call a whiff sorbet. Whiff stands for what's in the fridge. So you don't have to be using the exact same ingredients I have here, but of course a lot of these are the basics. Now we're going to start out by putting a little bit of lemonade, organic lemonade juice concentrate, and this is about 4 ounces. This is the same stuff you would use to make lemonade. Comes frozen in a can. Now I leave this thawed out in the refrigerator so it's ready to use. I'm just covering the bottom of the blades here with about 4 ounces of this lemonade juice concentrate as a base for our sorbet. Then we're going to put some cabbage in there, and I'm going to use about 3 ounces of cabbage. The cabbage is really high up on our cancer fighting list, and of course it's very dense nutritional value. Kind of difficult to get children to eat cabbage, just to chew on cabbage. So we're going to show you how we can hide all these vegetables in a delicious sorbet, and the kids are going to absolutely love it. We're going to use a little yellow squash. Now, of course, anytime you're utilizing a little blander vegetables, it makes it very simple to hide them in a sorbet. And this is going to taste great. And again, we're getting all kinds of dense nutrition into the kids' bodies. Now, if you don't have the liberty to be able to access organic produce, you know, we highly recommend that you wash your produce, of course, with something that's going to emulsify oil, because naturally all your insecticides and pesticides are oil-based. They have to be, or the rain would wash them off. We're going to put a little zucchini in there. And next I'm going to use some baby carrots. So you can see we're putting a lot of varieties of vegetables in a sorbet. I'm going to put some spinach in there, nice handful of spinach. And of course, like I said, you don't have to use these exact ingredients. Utilize what you have. We're going to put a little bit of lemon, and of course, we're going to use real lemon, not some artificial flavoring or artificial coloring. We're going to flavor this with real lemon and real lime. And of course, I'm using the skin, every part of the lemon. We're using good quality, high-speed blending equipment, which is what's going to be required to utilize to prepare a sorbet like this. And of course, I personally prefer the Vitamix. We're going to go ahead and put some kale in there. Now, kale is very alkaline, and of course, if you research, do some of the studies now on alkaline foods, very important to balance your alkaline acid base in the body. We're going to put some banana in there for some added potassium, and of course, the banana serves another purpose. It's also going to help cream the sorbet, so this is going to be delicious. Now I'm going to sweeten this with just a little agave nectar. This, of course, is a low glycemic index sweetener, and this is completely organic. We're going to use about 2 ounces of agave nectar in there. And then we just add our ice, piece of lime, can't forget the lime. And then we just add our ice, and we're going to blend it up. Now this only takes really seconds to make. This is great in the summer heat if you're hanging out at the pool. You know, you get all this dense nutritional value into the kids. And we're also going to simultaneously hydrate them, right? Because we're always worried about the kids drinking enough water. It's certainly hard to get kids to eat enough vegetables and drink enough water. Now I say kids, but you know I really mean myself too, because I'm just a kid at heart. The truth is, folks, I couldn't chew all of this food. I couldn't chew all of these greens. It would take you know, a half hour to sit down and chew all this. But to liquefy it and blend it in a delicious sorbet or smoothie is very, very simple. Now we're just going to turn on our high-speed blender. And there we have it, frozen. There's a sorbet, isn't that fantastic? Now we're going to pour in our little handy serving cup. I have my bright red spatula. Now, of course, here's a little trick. In case this wasn't for kids at the pool and it was for your guests at a delightful little dinner party, little garnish. And there we have it, folks. Lemon lime sorbet. That's refreshing.